Hey Facebook and YouTube, my name is Jeff. I'm the first counselor of the Setting Order Ministries, and we're talking about Celestial Plural Marriage, this book. It's got all the quotes in it from past prophets, and this is part 4. I left off on a talk given by Joseph Smith, and what he was talking about, ordinances instituted in the heavens before the foundation of the world. All men must be saved on the same principles. So all the same principles apply to each of us. So, because we're all under the same laws, under the same ordinances. We all have the same test. And to pass that test, we all need to live celestial plural marriage in order to be saved in the highest degree of the celestial kingdom. This is another quote by Joseph Smith. This is from Times and Seasons, April 1st, 1844, and it reads, "If any man writes to you or preaches to you doctrines contrary to the Bible, the Book of Mormon, or the Book of Doctrine and Covenants, set him down as an imposter." I'm going to read that again. "If any man writes to you or preaches to you doctrines contrary to the Bible, the Book of Mormon, or the Book of Doctrine and Covenants, set him down as an imposter." So, I can think of two things right now that President Monson of the Apostate Mormon Church has said. Two things. That is murder, and the other one is denying celestial plural marriage. It says, "If any man writes to you or preaches to you doctrines contrary to the Bible." So Monson preaches that abortion for all 5 reasons is okay. That's contrary to the Bible. The Bible and the Book of Mormon and the Doctrine and Covenants all preach against shedding of innocent blood. Next, number 2 is polygamy. The Apostate Mormon Church, people believe that polygamy is not the celestial order of marriage. Monogamy is. They believe monogamy is the celestial order of marriage, and it's not. You have to live polygamy in order for it to be a celestial marriage. Otherwise, it will be of no force when you die. And it says you can set him down as an imposter. That's why this church is going on with full force, because Joseph Smith, who came in 2012, the scriptures have the truth to them. Evil men will rise up among you, and that's what has happened. But you can set them down as an imposter. By their fruits ye shall know them. How can you find the fruits? You look at the scriptures to prove a wolf in sheep's clothing, to find them out. That's what this church is doing. It's finding the truths and expressing them. Okay, this is Joseph Fielding Smith. Church News, August 23rd, 1975. "If I ever say anything which is contrary to the Scriptures, then the Scriptures prevail." Thomas S. Monson said that murder is okay because you can abort a child for all 5 reasons. So right there, the Scriptures prevail. So right here, Joseph Fielding Smith is saying that Monson is wrong. That he's wrong about what he's been preaching, because he's going contrary to the scriptures. The scriptures will always prevail. Monson says that polygamy is not an essential law of the gospel, when it is. He says united order is not an essential law of the gospel, when it is. He's saying that abortion is not murder, when it is. These are all contrary to the scriptures, and the scriptures always prevail. Okay, this is Joseph Smith, History of the Church, Volume 6, page 3, 65. Oh, I beseech you to go forward. Go forward and make your calling and your election sure. And if any man preach any other gospel than that which I have preached, he shall be cursed. So to get your calling and election is when you have the Lord appear to you and He lays His hands on your head and seals you up as His servant, that you will make it to the celestial kingdom. And He says right here, and if any man preach any other gospel than that which I have preached, he shall be cursed. President Monson has preached against polygamy. Joseph Smith is for polygamy. So, Joseph Smith, the founder of Mormonism, the founder of this church, is saying that Monson is cursed right here. He shall be cursed. If any man preach any other gospel than that which I have preached, he shall be cursed. So, two things, murder and polygamy. Joseph Smith taught that murder is wrong. You'll go to hell. There's no forgiveness for the murderer. He taught that without celestial plural marriage, we cannot become gods and we cannot be saved in the highest degree of the celestial kingdom. Okay, this next one is Wilford Woodruff, Temple Law Case, page 291. After the law had been revealed from the Lord, I do not think that it was possible for the Lord to change that law by revealing something that was contrary to the law previously revealed through the prophet. I do not think that He would do that. What he's saying is that the Lord's laws and ordinances stand forever. They don't change, they stand forever, they stay the same. So when you have a church or an organization that tries to change the Lord's laws, you can count that person as an imposter. And that's what we are doing and have done. We have proven the apostate Mormon church is in a state of apostasy. Okay, this is Doctrine and Covenants, section 98, chapter 14. Therefore be not afraid of your enemies, for I have decreed in my heart, saith the Lord, that I will prove you in all things, whether you will abide in my covenant, even unto death, that you may be found worthy. For if you will not abide in my covenant, ye are not worthy of me. So right here, God is saying that if we don't abide in His covenant, we're not worthy of Him. That means that since we're not worthy of Him, we haven't been sealed up. So we go to the lower degrees of heaven, the lower degree of the celestial kingdom, or the other two degrees, the terrestrial or telestial kingdom. One or the other. Okay, this next talk is from Brigham Young. Provo Boundary Conference, 1867. Brethren, this church will be led onto the very brink of hell by the leaders of this people. Then God will raise up the one mighty and strong, spoken of in section 85, in the 85th section of the Doctrine and Covenants, to save and redeem this church. Okay, what did Brigham Young just say? He's the second prophet of the church. And what did he say? This church will be led onto the very brink of hell by the leaders of this people. That's what's happened over the years. After Joseph Smith died, the authority and everything just started basically gone to hell. Literally gone to hell. Because Satan took over the church Joseph Smith originally started and made it the ultimate counterfeit. And Brigham Young said that the leaders would be led astray, and that the one mighty and strong would have to come back and fix it. And that's what happened. Joseph Smith is the one mighty and strong. He came